no mouse use in this. Okay, so let's make sure we have subtitles. Sounds good. Okay.
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true, but I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly, but they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew.
Teacup, huh? Okay, then.
Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard, and now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down. Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
I've only got one. Yeah, one thing, so that's what she was just saying. Yeah, okay, got it. House in the woods. Okay. This is cool. I like it. That or that to walk. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can... I know it's doing its weird sound thing, but... No, it's not looking like I can. I was to see if I could improve the width on this, but it's... I mean, I have the black lines on my monitor also, so I guess that's just the way it is. Okay. Where's she walking, I wonder? Where's she trying to go? There's a torn flag. I can't tell what the flag originally was. Door. Enter. Examine. I feel strangely drawn to this place. I must find a way to unlock this padlock and get inside. It's locked. Yeah, I know. Okay. Press that to open the interaction, cycle through available options, and enter to confirm. Yeah, okay. We just did that. Thanks, though. So I guess this is maybe a story about death, like what happens after you die? Yeah, no resolution options. Don't know. This was made in 2012, so... And with the style of the game, I could see them deciding, man, they don't need resolution. changes, just whatever is fine. An R. Okay. So that was the like director or whatever of this game. Examine. I can't go any further. This ambulance is blocking access to the tunnel exit. Maybe there is no exit at all? One door. Let's see what's inside. It's locked. Alright, I can't go any farther that way. What's that?
Huh? What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me!
Yeah. I think with the style they chose, it's sort of... Hello. Body, that's me! What the... It's me, my cold, dead body, right in front of my eyes. What is it holding here? Or what is it doing here? Examine. I look so calm. I don't know how British say that. Calm? Calm? They'd say coal. Like, why haven't you called me? So, calm, maybe? I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm not British, so I'm not going to pretend. I need somebody who's British to tell me. Anyway, turn head. Okay. What's the point of that? Okay. I don't know what that did, but okay. Open eyes. My eyes. Just about one thing I liked about myself. Even now, they still shine a little. Mouth. Oh, key. Is that a key in her mouth? In my mouth? I'll better take it with me. Inventory. That, and then your key. Okay. I feel like maybe. It's kind of hard to tell for sure. She said she took 34 sleeping pills? Or if she wasn't dead, maybe she's dead now. No, she got out of the way. She said she took 34 sleeping pills. So I feel like maybe this is her wandering the afterlife or something, possibly? I don't know for sure. No pedestrian access, and yet I accessed it all the same. Ha ha ha. Sucker! I played you like a fiddle. Hey, dear. Okay, bye, dear. I mean, I know you're a buck, and so you're the big man on the totem pole, but maybe just, like, chill out there. I feel strangely drawn to this place. I must find it. Yep, okay. It's locked. Yep. Okay, this. Examine. Not long ago, even a key wouldn't open my mouth. Now I find there was no one inside it. This is cool, right? It looks like they took real pictures and pixelated some of them. Kind of interwoven or all of that as a backdrop for actual pixel art. It's interesting. Planks. Examine. The hole has been boarded up with these planks. The sign underneath says emergency power switch. Danger. There's definitely something there. I can't tell for sure, but it looks like a switch. Not strong enough to pull them off with my bare hands. Okay. Machine, examine. Too long a sacrifice can make a stone of the heart. Would it take another sacrifice to turn it back? Maybe I'm being silly. This is just some old machinery after all. How strange. There doesn't seem to be a single switch or button on this machine. How do you turn it on? Okay, so I have to wait on both of those for now. Ah. Especially when, like, things can fall on you and potentially kill you once you're already dead in the afterlife. That would suck, right? Yeah. You're running away and stuff because I startle you and whatever. Maybe you're trying to lead me somewhere, although I doubt it. So is this another version of herself? And she hanged herself instead? Maybe these are all thoughts of suicide that she dealt with before. My dead body, hanging from a tree. I should be scared, but I just feel empty. Wait, what's that shiny thing on her neck? Is that a key? The body's too high. I can't reach. Rope is tied into a knot. Untie. It would take me hours to undo this knot. Okay. Do I have anything with me that... Nope, I don't. Okay. Door. Open. Door seems bolted from the other side.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
So apparently I need something to cut the rope. What a gruesome display. At least it's not my head stuck on the bars. It's locked. Of course it is. Of course it is. Keeps turning it, but okay, this is interesting. I'm not sure how... Yeah, no problem, man. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging. It was awesome. Yeah, I only have 3.5 hours left, so not too long. Should be good. Gate, huh? Wait, so I'm like trapped. What? One to 4 to quick save. Okay, that takes her somewhere else. Alright, bro. Have a great night, man. You're awesome. Take care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon. Let's see. And then back into here? Really? No? Well, probably not. What? I don't get any other options. So how am I going to get something to cut the rope? Or to move the stuff for the lever? I don't get a prompt to examine anything, so I'm not sure. I mean, other than what I've already done. Strange. Okay, why? So do it anyway. Take you hours, then just. What the heck? When there's literally nothing else. I'm very confused. hole over here where there was fire? Or anything? I think so. How does this work? Wonder why the heartbeat is changing as she's right here. Strange. She can't go any farther that way. Well, I don't know. Very strange. Do I have... how do I... this way? I have nothing in my inventory right now either. I was to see, like, maybe if I could combine items, but I don't have any items with which to combine, so... that's not a thing. Okay, hold on. I have to make a phone call. Give me a second here. I got a text. I need to call somebody really fast. I will be right back. I'm even going to leave it on the screen, so give me just 1 sec here. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. Although I do this for a 24-hour stretch, life does still happen. I do still have to answer calls sometimes. Fortunately, they're short, pretty much, So what am I going to do? I need to find a way to, like, cut or break or something the rope. How? I thought about the possibility of the raven, but the problem with the raven is it flies away before I can even get close to it. So I don't have any idea how I would like direct it or something to run into the rope. Not that that's realistic anyway. Like a raven's going to cut a rope with its beak or something. I don't have a ladder or anything to climb up to the body. And the door's locked. I'm assuming I have a key because there's one around her. The hanging lady's, the hanging version of you, neck. So if I got that key, that probably opens that door. And then in that middle house, well, so if I go the initial way to the right where it goes to like the zoo gate or whatever, it's locked and I could just examine and it says like, okay, it's weird or whatever. Then if I do the kind of the back one way, so then the gate, the raven flies and then I turn back, right? And then I go back to that middle house with a different musical style and stuff, right? And I go inside, there's that lever that's behind the things, the boards or whatever. I can't get to that. Not strong enough apparently, so I need like a crowbar, I'm guessing. So I don't know. And then I also can't turn that machine on. I don't imagine I did something wrong that's like a game-breaking thing. I just... door, and then rope. So, and then body. I don't know, other than bringing the body down or getting a ladder to climb up to the body, I don't know how I'm going to even approach getting that key. That's the rope again. I don't make it fly off. That didn't do anything. See, I can't, like, I'm hitting up and stuff. Doesn't let me do anything when I... Oh. Oh, that's different. Oh. Okay. Different ways of getting the crow to fly, I guess. It takes you different places. Okay. Examine. Who's done this? Is there anyone else here? Okay. Door. Unbolt. Hey, and now I'm here. That was random. Whoops. I want to do this, use. Susan. I look like I'm just sleeping. Empty. Take the key. Alright. It's very weird, some of the wraparound and stuff that this does. Alright. So I guess we go... It's just examine, right? And then who's done this yet? Alright. This is a very unusual game, we'll say, for sure. Sees copies of her dead body. She is turned a different direction depending on whether or not she interacts with the crow. I mean, it's locked. Oh, right. Yeah.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Death?
Interesting. Yes, perhaps that's what I am. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I'm feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know? Always there.
So I was wrong. You're not Death?
No, I am not. Perhaps I am life. But then again, does it really matter?
What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Lonely seashore.
Please don't touch anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Is she really here? Maybe this is all just a dream after all.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me. Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world.
Don't
So like I
trust her.
said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Don't trust her. It's a trap. It's a trap! Okay.
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you. Only in a slightly different way.
Okay. these like bad people she's supposed to take care of or something? Guess we'll find out. Okay.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites, that's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You find your purpose in life, and you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good. Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me. Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you would endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you come.
Crucified all alone in one place that's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. It's stuck in the cross. I suppose I could easily pull it out.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
Follow the magnets.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before a sacrifice is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Well, that's great. I didn't realize I was going to have to friggin' sacrifice my soul, so that's...
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
I'm sure it matters, but okay.
Tell me about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Fine.
Okay, cool.
I'll do that. Wish
Welcome
me luck,
back.
strange lady.
I do. When you leave my house, head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
Strange. The flame seems strong and steady, but there's no smoke. Okay. Strange flames, there's no smoke. So these are all the same? No. She says it doesn't matter, but given the nature of her character, I'm pretty sure it friggin' matters. Let's do the one closest to her.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
So the sacrifice was not her, it was somebody who was depressed or whatever in life. This Queen of Maggots is evil, dude. I have to make sure I don't fall asleep. I could be a thing. I mean, you never know. The home stretch is always one of the potentially more problematic ones. Depends on the year, I think, also,
What the?
of course.
How did I get back here?
Okay, so you play Susan Ashworth. You were really depressed, like clinical depression. You're psychologist or psychiatrist had prescribed you medication. You OD'd on purpose. You died effectively. You're in this realm between, right now, you're in this realm between life and heaven and hell. Like this purgatory kind of place. And that lady we were talking to, she's called the Queen of Maggots. Yeah. Yep. So that lady we were talking to, she's called the Queen of Maggots. And she's evil, it seems to me. But she's evil, but compassionate at the same time, maybe? I'm not sure. So it's weird. She's like, I don't know. She's like kind of, not so, I guess a sociopath. She's basically like, like just even keel, like almost no emotion. Except for really, really evil people. So apparently there are these 5 people still alive. She calls them the parasites. They hurt and kill other people. And they're going to, at some point, if you, Susan Ashworth, return to life, they will at some point find you and try to hurt and kill you. So she wants you to instead kill them, so that both you protect yourself, but also you keep them from killing other people. Sounds altruistic, but it always seems bad. Like, for example, in this case, in order to do this plan, you had to sacrifice, and I didn't know this until I was already in that choice path, so at that point it was too late. You have to sacrifice your soul and your body, and your blood, your soul and your blood. So we blew out... Or sorry, not your soul. You had to sacrifice a soul and blood. So the soul, when we blew out the candle, that guy that hanged himself, apparently that was the soul, somebody else's soul that was sacrificed. Like I said, she's not a good being. And then you have a sacrifice of blood. You have to lose a fair amount of blood in the way of leaving this purgatory area or whatever, so that you could return back to life. That's about it, I think. There was an option to just do it yourself, but I don't know. I didn't know, like, if she was going to be mad and then the game would be over if you did that. So I chose, fine, I'll do what you want me to do. And then afterwards I found out, oh, we're sacrificing a soul and blood. Oh, that's I probably wouldn't have chosen that if I knew that. So anyway, so there you go. Extraordinary crowbar. But what was it doing on the cross? Yeah, that's weird, right? All right. Examine. So I need mercy. Yep. All this blood around the hole. Was someone hurt here? Ah, this is where the blood for the sacrifice happens, I think. And then what about this? So it doesn't seem to be a single switch or button. How do you turn it on? Okay. So I guess we can't do that. Yep, so I guess we do this. Here we go. Loses a hand or something. It's going to be gory, potentially. Yeah, there you go. She just lost her whole arm. Jeez. Getting blood on the machine is going to turn it on. Yeah, right? Music. Micah Mike or Micah Mike. Micah Mike. This one's still really good style. Yeah. So there's going to be a copyright claim on that. So when I get that video from my recorded copy and put that on YouTube, yeah, we're going to be changing that music out. All right. That's great. Chapter 1 completed. Chapter 2. Second First Breath.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then.
Sounds
Where
like
do we
tonight.
begin?
After this is over.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
I can't remember.
CT scan didn't show any permanent damage to your brain. I'd assume you still feel a bit confused. Your body went through a massive shock. You should soon be able to remember everything. Maybe after you've got some sleep we could talk again. You need plenty of rest, Susan. Your memory will come back soon. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
She had a cat, or was it multiple cats? She had at least a cat, and she lived alone, but with a cat, or with multiple cats.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
I feel like she's one of the parasites. The Queen of Maggots warned you, Susan Ashworth, that the 5 parasites would seem to be your friend, would act really nice and stuff, but really they're there to try to hurt you. What? Wait, what?
Bad dream?
No, just a dream like any other.
Oh, that's fine then. I nearly woke you up, you see. Saw you tossing and turning as I came in here. You looked like you were having a horrible nightmare. I get nightmares sometimes. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall. If you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
Interesting. That'd be kind of peaceful if you didn't hit the ground. You just kept falling and falling and falling. At a certain point, that'd be probably relaxing, actually.
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then... I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
I still think she ends up being the parasite, not Dr. X, but okay.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure, but it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Yeah, maybe. So a parasite, from what the Queen of Maggots said, the parasite wants to use and hurt people, and I don't know that they specifically want to kill people, but they don't care if people get hurt. So people do end up dying as a result of what they do. I think that's kind of the idea. Think of like what a parasite actually is, and think of like a metaphorical parasite on people. Somebody who, you know, basically sucks like emotion and energy and stuff out of people so that they are worse off for having met them. I think that's the idea.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman. But everyone, he comes with I and all that he...
What?
Oh yeah.
So this is all the same.
Well, now, Doc, but I can't... He's got a...
What do you mean?
He's...
Oh,
Now that I'll tell you, I don't agree, and we haven't... So...
sure. I think I made it.
Okay, so it's just the same.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too.
Yeah.
Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
Interesting. Okay.
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Yeah, that is kind of cruel. I mean, on Valentine's Day, you break up. Like, that's okay. This is going to be the same thing we already had, so I don't know why this is still an option. We'll just do this.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.